let's do a cartwheel. We're also gonna do another movement called the hole, which is like a turn. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find a line. So for me, I'm gonna use this little row right in front of the blue. And the thing that is gonna be most important is that I am going to travel on this line. So my toes are on this line and they face this way. What I'm gonna do is the next thing, so I'm gonna take my arms and I'm gonna swing like this. And I want the idea that I'm gonna create momentum. And the first thing I wanna do is I wanna come like this, toes face this way, that way, and then come like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to create a little bit of momentum. I'm gonna swing, go, step, 1, 2. Do you see what the feet did? One more time, look at what I do. Okay, a little bit of momentum, step, and step, 1, 2. Right idea. Now, the next thing I need to do is, part of doing a cartwheel or a hole is that the hands have to go on the ground. Toes will face this way, hands will face that way, and when I finish, the toes will face that way on that side. So watch, toes, come through, touch the ground, hands are facing that way. You should be able to look through and see whoever you're doing capoeira with, your partner. You should be able to look between your legs and then come back up. Put weight on your hands when you do that. And so now, toes this way, right? So watch, this way, that way, this way. So I come down here, come like this, step through like that. Now, don't do this. Don't just stick your butt up in the air and just go straight up and down like this. What I want you to do is I want you to bend, squat a little bit, come through, reach. You see how it's kind of like that? And I'm kind of reaching over, come through like that. Do that. That movement's called hole, and it's a really important movement. So go both ways. So just do a few. Come, go like that. This is a movement you can do inside the house. Not a big deal, but squat, reach, and sort of protect the top of your head as you do that, and come through like that. Again, same thing, reach, come through like that. You can drag your feet on the floor, you can pick them up, it's not a big deal. A lot of people when they do this movement, they drag their feet on the floor. Now, that is like a cartwheel that doesn't go anywhere, doesn't go up, it just stays on the ground. Okay, it goes somewhere obviously, but it doesn't go up. Now, a cartwheel is gonna be pretty much the exact same thing, but my feet are gonna leave the ground, okay? So the first thing I wanna do is I'm gonna come like this, put my hands on there. I can have this foot come off the ground, and I'm gonna do a little jump over to that side and come here. Now, big deal was when I put my hands down on the ground, I locked my arms. Because when you do a handstand, you stand on your hands. When I stand on my legs, these two bones in my legs stack like that. I don't stand like this, because if I were to do this, I would hold my weight with muscle. No, we never do that. We cheat. We stand and stack our bones. When we stack our bones, then we're using our skeletal structure to carry the weight. You don't hold up a building with wire and spackle and plaster. No, you have wood beams and metal beams, and they stack like this on top of each other. Same thing with your body. So, I'm gonna come here, squat, reach, protect the top of my head in a sense, straight arms, do a little jump from there to there and stand up. Go back the other way, come up, reach, pull one right there, do it again, reach, and come over. Now, what I want you to do is is to jump a little bit higher each time. So as I come back, jump a little higher, like that, reach, like that. And what I want to slowly do is start to put this hand closer to my feet. And slowly we're going to do what I like to call like starfishing, where you come up like this. So there's people who like starfish and do cartwheels like this. Really, when we do a cartwheel, cartwheel, we want to move a little bit more like that and always use it as an escape, a dodge, an esquiva, okay? So right here, I'm going to put this hand a little closer to here. I'm going to try and whip my feet up by pulling a little bit more like that, if you get the idea. So right there, and just go. You may not go up really high, that's fine, but the big thing is don't bend your arms, go straight. Right here, a little bit like that. Jump a little bit higher and higher. If you're not there yet, that's fine. You can jump a little bit more this way and start getting up higher and higher until you get up and over like that. If you see how that was my legs going. A little bit higher, a little bit higher, a little bit higher, increasing that angle until it goes up and over the top. Same idea. Come here. So this momentum, right? We've been doing this. Now come here. Like that. Okay? Arms. Use them. Triangle a little higher. Here I go. Try not to look at the ground now. Look forward the whole time. Okay, here I go. Didn't do my arms, do it again. Okay, ready, go. Now, you can use this to start to work on other kinds of things. You can do a one-handed cartwheel. Now, one-handed cartwheel, people say, which one do I use? Well, the one you feel comfortable. The close hand or the far hand? I know lots of people feel really comfortable on the close hand. I feel better about the far hand because to me, that's the hand that I'm gonna put more of my weight on as I travel. So for right here, if I come right there, it's not the end of the world. For me, I like that one. Now, what if I do the close hand? Same idea. Okay, close hand. Same thing, okay? Now, you can even work up to doing things like cartwheels with no hands. So when you do this, you're gonna train it, putting this hand back behind this foot. You wanna create a lot of momentum and whip your feet up over the top. So I'm not gonna do it amazingly, but I could try. See, had to put the hand down just to feel safe about it. But just keep going, and you're gonna whip really hard and try and reach down behind and throw your legs up that way. So that's the idea for a cartwheel. You wanna be able to do this. You can also work it into a Jenga, step up, come right here, go like that. Same idea, if you finish a cartwheel, you can finish sideways, or you can finish the second foot back. Same thing, come here, and back into a Jenga, right there. So you have a bunch of things. You can even finish down in Negachiba, right here. Step, twist, bend the leg, and come down there like that. So you have a bunch of options, okay? Figure it out, same idea. Also, if you were to start there, from your squat. All right, work on it, go outside, find some space. Don't recommend doing it inside, but go out on grass where you can fall and it doesn't hurt that much, okay? So good luck, have a great day.